What's going on, everybody? Trevor here, and welcome to another Over the Hump guitar lesson. As you can see, I've got my rock t-shirt and my blue jeans. Always a necessity for playing some guitar. Today I'm drinking Old Flame Raven Black Lager. This company's from Port Perry, Ontario. Go check them out. Delicious. In this lesson, we're going to add two more chords, C major and A minor. Then we're going to go over the second mode, Dorian. And finally at the end, I'm going to lay down some chords and allow you to improvise a lead guitar part over said chords. So let's go. C major and A minor are both chords that are in the same key as the chords we learned last lesson, E minor and G major. And that is, of course, the key of G major. It's perhaps the easiest key to play on the guitar. We will also position our Dorian mode to expand on last week's Ionian mode and give you a larger map of notes that you can play for leads and solos. Let's bring up our tablature chart and check out the fingerings for the C major chord. The first thing you're going to notice is that there is not a number here on the low E string. And that's because C major is a secondary chord in that it only plays 5 strings. We want to make sure that our pick dodges the lowest string and starts on the A string, playing just the top 5 strings. Start by placing your third finger on the A string 3rd fret. Then move on with your middle finger on the D string 2nd fret. And like last week, I want to hear you alternately play these two notes. You should be able to hear both notes clearly without any sort of funky noise or muting. And the last finger we're going to add is on the B string with your first finger, the 1st fret. Right there. So you should have a chord that sounds like... If it doesn't quite sound like this, pluck every single note and find out if you're touching another string or fret where you shouldn't be. Take a look. From this C major chord, it's actually quite easy to transition into A minor, which is also a secondary chord. Leave your first finger exactly where it is. Lift your third finger, slide your second finger down to the other end of the same fret. It doesn't go anywhere except just down to make space for your third finger, which is going to move up to the G string 2nd fret. So once again, pluck each note in the chord and make sure that they all ring out nice and clearly. We're starting by plucking the A string. Here we go. So if it sounds like, it's because you are accidentally pressing somewhere you shouldn't. Should sound just like that. You may recall us talking previously about using your thumb. And in this case, it's actually very beneficial, once you've got this chord down, to get your thumb just resting on the edge of the low string, so that instead of a full accidentally playing that low note, you're muting it. So it doesn't sound as loud compared to the rest of the chord. You see, we're removing that note. We don't want it. So what I want you to do is pause right now and try transitioning between these two chords. C major to A minor. Your turn. And like our last video, I'm going to add the metronome, and you're going to play each chord for 4 beats before switching. So here we go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, don't worry if you can't do this quite so fast. What you're gonna do between now and the next lesson is practice speeding up this transition and making it nice and clean. Our new scale today is going to be the Dorian Mode. This mode starts on the 2nd note of the previous scale, Ionian. So if you recall, we started with our 2nd finger for Ionian and then moved to our 4th finger. Well, this scale, Dorian, starts with our 1st finger in the place where our 4th finger was before. So for the Dorian mode, we have to actually extend our pinky to reach a 5th consecutive fret. So the Dorian mode is 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1. Let's see if I can remember it coming back down. So 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1. So pause now while this pattern is on the screen and practice this scale up and down. Now that we have these 2 scales, we can extend our pattern of possible notes. If you line your middle finger and this bottom dot up with the 3rd fret on the low E string, you can improvise melodies in G major. So here's a slightly more advanced thing you can try. We're going to start with G Ionian and halfway up slide into our Dorian. Here we go. Huh? Thanks everybody for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you might want me to cover in the next video. And I'm going to play you out with a click track and chord progression to give you a chance to play the lead guitar over using the note pattern I've left here on the screen. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. See ya!